and welcome to Cox Local Edition on CNN Headline News. I'm Catherine Falk with Cox Communications. Thank you so much for joining us today. We're so pleased to have Jack Dale, the Superintendent of Fairfax County Schools, with us today.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here. So a lot of great news recently about the academic achievements of the Fairfax County Public Schools. Tell us about that.
We are extremely pleased. The kids, our families, the teachers, obviously, principals have done a phenomenal job. No matter which metric you would like to use, we are at the top of the region and probably records for our own performance. We have a record number of National Merit semifinalists. We just announced that. I think it's 219 in 22 of our high schools. Our SAT scores are among the top in the region, or probably the top in the region, at least for the large school systems like ourselves. Our Virginia Standards of Learning tests are phenomenal. Our Advanced Placement International Baccalaureate, we had a record number of International Baccalaureate diploma candidates this year. So everything is just phenomenally positive. We've got a tremendous school system, tremendous community supporting us.
That's great, and I know a lot of that really is because you have a great community supporting you, and that supports your budget as well, in part, but there are a lot of tough economic circumstances now starting to impact the schools. I know they did this year. What do you see coming ahead? We
had to cut about 788 positions out of our budget for this current school year, and unless circumstances change, we'll have to cut anywhere from 1,100 to 2,000 positions out of the following school year, and unfortunately a lot of those, the bulk of those, will end up being teachers in the classroom, and that to me is not going to allow us to continue our successful performance that we have in the year. So we have to have a serious conversation with the Board of Supervisors and the community about the consequences of such a dire set of cuts, but that's our next 6-8 months worth of dialogue with the community and with the Board of Supervisors.
And so the cuts are coming next year, but you'll have to make those decisions pretty soon.
Yeah, we'll have to make those decisions. Well, I have to make decisions probably within about 2 months, because that's when I put my budget to bed, so to speak, and then announce it publicly the first of the year. And then we start working with the Board of Supervisors on how to fund that request. And
I'm sure that parents and students can have input through the school board process. And
there's a series of public meetings this fall that both we and the county are jointly hosting in a variety of different locations, so people can go on our website, the county website, and see those. They go through the month of October and November, so there's places for people to have input. And then there's also public hearings that both the school board will conduct as well as the Board of Supervisors through probably March and April. So that's the kind of the public input time frame.
And then is it really the Board of Supervisors that makes that final decision on your budget?
The Board of Supervisors controls the bulk of our funding. We get some from the state, so we're waiting for a new governor, a new legislature, and they have to wrestle with what they're doing. And that comes to conclusion sometime in March or April, we hope. Board of Supervisors, where 70% of our money comes, or 75% of our money comes, that's our the biggest issue for us. We'll be watching the amount that the Board of Supervisors devotes to public schools.
Another hot topic, H1N1. Is Fairfax County Public School System prepared for that? Yeah,
we are. We have the unfortunate thing, or fortunate, we had a dry run last spring, and so we're able to deal with some of the outbreaks in some of our schools. We did not have to close down like some other schools in the region did, but now that's changed. So when you have an outbreak, stay home, wash your hands, cover your mouth with your elbow when you're coughing so you don't spread the H1N1. Right now it's interesting to watch because you see colleges dealing with this much more so than public schools, but I think we'll see the next wave or the next onset in the next probably 2-3 weeks.
Great. How can parents and viewers learn more about the Fairfax County Public Schools and all the great things you're doing?
Oh, always go on our website, fcps.edu, and we can probably answer anything there. If you can't find it, call us and we'll get you hooked up, so thanks.
Great. Thanks for joining us, Jack Dale. And thank you for joining us on Cox Local Edition on CNN Headline News. Have a great day.